Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Prosperity SMP. Last episode we started off, we got ourselves sorted, we found this village and we set ourselves up a house. Today we're going to be trying to connect ourselves with the rest of the server. We are about 2,000-ish blocks away, about 2,400 blocks away or so, assuming we're saying about 00 for the spawn. Yeah, we're quite far away, which means traveling back and forth takes a very long time. I left here at, just after sleeping. By the time I get back, it's nighttime. Same way back. So the best way to fix that is by sorting ourselves out a nether portal. I travelled all the way back, and with the help of Pinto, we were able to get he kindly gave me a diamond pickaxe rather, that has efficiency 1. We get some obsidian, some iron, and some flint. I just mainly got some lava from the nether, and then put it in water and then mined it up. That was pretty much how that went. And yeah, we're going to be hopefully making a portal and linking that all up. So my thought process is, we have this little area down here. What I want to do is just go through this area. Now that we've got a diamond pick, we can kind of get away with just sort of mining for a bit. I just want to mine through here until we get to, the end of it. And then I want to put our portal in here, but, on the left side of the wall. Or potentially the right side, because I kind of like... I think I mentioned it last episode. I like this area here as a potential for, an entrance to a sort of hobbity house sort of thing. And we've done that before with those sort of things, so I think that might be interesting. And then we can have sort of an underground setup from there. Let us get our shovel. Oh, sand is going to be a pain, but that means we are very close to the outside, and we just want to get through here and see how we can get this sort of looking nice. So what I'm thinking is, if we just sort of do this and maybe have a two-step incline, so or 2 blocks, so we'll get rid of those. So we got at least a little bit of a staggered, and then I'll probably put some slabs here. There's a lot more building blocks available now than last time I played properly, so I'm going to have to sort of go through those. As far as I'm aware, there's some nice looking slabs maybe and stuff, so we'll get that sorted. But what we want to do is just dig this out. We'll set it up. We're going to have a 3x3 portal with the edges not there, because quite frankly we don't need them to be there at all, but we'll just quickly get this mined out. And then we're just going to spend a little bit of time trying to... let's just make our flint and steel. We're going to spend a little bit of time just matching it up. So we're going to have to go into the nether, find the other portals first, and then we're going to have to link those up. So we're at Y66. We're just going to try and have to get them on the same level as the actual nether hub, which is going to be fun. I don't think I have a screenshot of those, but maybe I have it in a... recording of mine, potentially. If not, we can sort of find out eventually just by looking around, I'm sure, but hopefully we're not too far out, because obviously it's divided by 8, so 8 blocks here, 8 blocks in the nether, well, 1 block in the nether is 8 blocks out here, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21. So 21 divided by 2, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we just want to get the middle block if we can. It's always nice to have things in the middle where possible. And then we'll set ourselves up our portal here. And then we're going to hopefully do some sort of basic setup stuff in the village. Oh, really? Good thing I do have a diamond pick. Otherwise, that would have been a pain. If we were doing it with the bucket method, that would also have been a bit of a hassle. But... luckily we do have that. And again. And then we'll like this. We'll get that sorted and just get ourselves some farm set up. So I'm not sure how long this episode will be. Again, these sort of first ones are going to be a lot of simple stuff, but we should have some fun. Let's light that. Let's head to the nether and see where we get put. Okay, we're looking at a very interesting little thing here. So what we might have to do is, I'm just going to take a quick F3, grab where that is. So that does make sense about that. So what we want to do is, we know roughly it's about 200, which means 200 divided by 8. Let's just get the rough thing up. So let's just get the calculator. That's a point. We are going to get aggroed, but we have some gold boots now, so I think we're better off. So 200 divided by 8. So it should be about 25, or minus 25. It looks like we've got a nether thing here, so that'll be fun. Let's just go and check up on everything over here. We do have some blocks, so that's good. We shouldn't get attacked by any of the pigmen. And we'll just quickly see. There's a sign here. Right, let's just make sure we're also eating. Right. I do have my food, good. So it looks like there's a sort of path going over here. So we're going to have to build something a little bit more, you know, user-friendly at the end of the day. But for now, as long as we can get to and from, that'll be good. So let's just do this. So I'm hoping maybe if we get up here. Yeah, we'll make like a proper actual setup. I think the Y level might be higher as well because of just where everything should be, like Y level wise. I think we should have been at Y66 when we came up. So if we continue heading down here, it just means we can kind of have like a straight line. We'll build something a little bit functional to get ourselves sorted. And hopefully we find the Nether hub relatively easily. If it wasn't such a far distance, I would have just gone like back and checked. But I didn't really think about it because it's so far away. It's just not really something that crossed my mind. I'm just hoping that we do find it. I know actually it should be a little bit lower, the Y levels, because if I remember correctly, where I got the lava from was like really low next to the lava. Like it was at the lava lake levels. So if anything, we actually need to go a little bit lower and make sure we eat our food and don't accidentally have our gold armor get destroyed. So this is good sign. Okay. Good sign. Hey, here's the Nether hub. Right, cool. So we know where this is to. Let's just make sure we don't destroy anything. Whoa. There we are. So we are in this direction over here. So we're at about minus 400, which is fine. So really what we need to do is make a path like directly out this way. So we'll get, so this is actually where I got the lava from, which is nice. So we're gonna, I guess what we'll need to do is just gather a bunch of netherrack so we can just make a netherrack like base for the moment, like of layer, just so we can have a very easily obtainable block and just sort of have our mine out, go this way. If we can get it as straight as possible, then we're gonna lower the portal that is there down to the Y level that the hub is on, and that way we can hopefully have everything match up properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, I guess, mine out as straight as I can. I'll get the Y levels, or not the Y level, the X and Z levels, or X and Z, and see if we can get anything like a direct path, like from here even, might be pretty nice. I'm pretty sure it'll pretty much match up anyway. If not, then we can have it slightly divert off to the side, maybe over here or over here if we need to. So I'm going to quickly go see what that the coordinates were and get ourselves sorted out. Right, so if I am correct, we should be just making our way now. It's minus 302, but we are at Y39 and the Y is actually 71 for that. So we're just going to go here, and then what I want to do is just make a little staircase up for the second, just a very, very simple one, as you do, and then we'll see how we're set up with this. So I pretty much just got this in a straight line. It's just made a netherrack for the moment because I had a bunch of netherrack in my end chest from when I did a little bit of a tour around the server originally. So I luckily had a bunch of that. Haven't had it blown up yet, which is good, but I did have a few ghast shooting shots at me, so maybe on the way back we might not have as great a time, but hopefully we're fine. I forgot how long it takes to do this. I mean, at least we have efficiency 1. That's something at least. I'll just do this, whatever. Right, so here's our portal. We do have our flint and steel, which is good. Let us let's just get up here first, and then we'll go from there. Worst thing that can happen, I guess technically, is that one of these blocks could be destroyed. Let's just get rid of the bones. But I think we should be fine either way, because we can just, as long as we don't lose 4 blocks, then we're overall fine. It doesn't matter that way. So we should be good. Just don't want to move too much, because I don't want to accidentally hit anything I shouldn't have to. Right, so we have 14, which is actually more than enough, and we're just going to hope that I know what I'm doing when it comes to this, because there's a very high chance that I got this completely wrong. So let us just dizzily do this, and then it should be this block, yeah? So 302. So that should be just there. So 1, 2, 3. Let's just do this again. 2, 3, and then 3 there. Now, if we are correct, what should now happen is when we light this up, we should get back to our base, hopefully. And there we are. Perfect. So now we should be able to just go back and forth pretty easily. Now, we are going to have to clear up that area, definitely. We're then going to have to then make it so we can actually not die every single time. What I might do is set ourselves up a cobblestone generator and just sort of be mining for ages with, like, you know, I don't know, stone pickaxe or something that isn't going to waste our diamond one. But it's something at least. We've got that now sorted. Back and forth is easy, and makes things a lot easier for us to do whatever. So, and then it's just literally a straight line ahead of ourselves to get back to spawn. I wonder how long, now that I'm not building, I wonder how long it's going to take us to actually get there. Like, obviously we can sort of fit this, you know, make this a bit more efficient. I don't like these things. They scare me. Let's just... Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Definitely need to spawn proof. Definitely need to get rid of, like, these bits that are now here. Whoop. So stuff like that can't happen. We'll we'll slab this so that things like that can't happen. You know, stuff can't spawn on us. Ideally, I'll probably slab the block that I'm on now, so it'll be a dip down rather than a dip up, just because that makes a little more sense to me. But we'll either do that, or I was thinking ice, like if we can get like the packed ice and stuff like that. But literally just through here, and then it's a slightly off from here, and then we're back at spawn. Easy peasy. So definitely going to speed up all our projects in the future. And I guess what we need to do now is we're going to go back the way we just came, and I'm going to try and set up a couple of farms just so we can have, you know, some pumpkins and some melons maybe. Though I don't actually have any melon seeds, but I'll set up like maybe a few wheat and carrots and stuff. In fact, it'll probably be wheat to start because I don't actually have anything else. Right, so I have got the few materials that I have, or few like seeds and growable items that I have, and I'm planning on getting those sort of just thrown around. So what we have here is I've grabbed my 4 buckets of water just because it's easier. I'm going to make an infinite water source, though technically it doesn't matter because that's there. Just some oak, wood, and some dirt. We've got some wheat seeds, some bamboo, which we only have 1 of, Not quite sure how I got it, but we have one of, and that's just going to grow. And then sugarcane, which I'll just probably get going around this lake area here, just because then we can periodically harvest that, and it should do us some good. We'll have to switch out this bit of gravel that's here, but it's a nice little... actually, I think it goes on for a little bit more. I'm not sure if it's a... Yeah, it's a river rather than a lake. Okay, so we'll probably just do it up to like this point here, or however much we have. But just a few little things. You know, we've also got some hay bales and stuff. I guess that's good. But I think this is probably the area we want to start with. See if we can get more seeds for us. From what I understand, or what I remember, it's generally like a 7 block. So what you're going to have is you're going to have... how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll probably move one of these over 1 block. But if we can get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll just be our water, I guess. So we can do that. These will be our things, and then we'll just get like this going around. So we're just going to make the like generic, like what they actually default come as for the moment, and then we're not going to worry about any of those like fancy redstone stuff for a little while now. I haven't even got any redstone. I really haven't even been mining. We should probably set up a mine as well. I'm going to try and do it this way because I think it looks a little bit nicer. I'm not going to have enough blocks for this, but that's fine. What we can do is just go chop down a tree with our nice diamond axe. And oh, so hopefully that's gonna be enough. I think it looks a little bit nice when you do it like this with the like sideways oak stuff. I haven't got a hoe. I've just realized I should probably make one. Let's go back to our base. Plus it's getting late, so we should probably go sleep quickly. Let's go do that first. Right then, so we've got our hoe. Just gonna make a stone one because you honestly don't need anything more. And we'll just get some wheat down. Get some bread. Also, they should start harvesting it in theory. I'm not sure if they've changed the way villagers work at any point, so I could be wrong. I guess we could. I haven't got any on me, but I guess if I had any soul sand and some nether wart, we could also do that. I definitely know we can get soul sand pretty easily from where we were, you know, in the nether, where we were like above where that staircase is. That's pretty easy. What I'm going to do is I think I'll put this one just outside the base, because that should grow as far as I'm aware, just normally. And then sugarcane will just sprawl out over here. Simple stuff, but it's going to be useful for us to have going on. And then we'll switch these out to be dirt, because it doesn't make a difference if it's sand or dirt. So just bum 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 bum. There we are. And then we already have some here, so that's why I thought it was sort of the perfect place for it. So just get all this out, and then we can make a bunch of stuff soon. Well, hopefully. It's just nice to harvest it occasionally, and you know, it's good to have items even if you don't necessarily need them. So better to have something and not need it than need it and not. Well, need it and not have it. Yeah, better to have something and not need it than need it and not have it. Or need something and not have it. Whatever. Anyway, I'll just, you know, occasionally add on to that, I guess. But that is our village starting to come together. I have a little bit more dirt now, so what I'm going to do is start filling in these little holes here, and then I guess what we need to do is make a mine shaft at some point. I'll worry about that later on. I just want to do a simple mine first, where it's just, you know, a generic, like, dig down, and here's a mine, go to Y12, start mining. And then what we'll do is we'll actually start doing, like, a proper, you know, like an actual make it look like a mine. And there's a lot more things now, because obviously last time I did a mine we had like the lanterns and stuff, which was kind of cool, but there's like these chains and like a bunch of new blocks that we can definitely use to make the aesthetic look better. And then eventually I want to kind of just terraform here a little bit, because there's a lot of weird generation, especially with this. I do like the overarching bit because I think it adds to this whole thing, but I think we need to sort of, you know, have something up here, not necessarily our base, because I want that here. Have something overhanging there, but have these maybe flattened out a little bit, so you know, have this go down a couple blocks, but still look natural, so it's not such a high perch. And then, yeah, we can have like a little bit more of a natural looking village and get everything going. Maybe build a few more houses, get a few more villagers. We want it to look like a pretty nice place, and then we can start expanding out here if we need to or decide to. But I think I've got everything I wanted to do for today. As I have said, these things are going to be a little bit slow to start just while we're, you know, finding our places. But we're now connected to spawn properly now, so we can actually, you know, go to and fro, and we can get our resources and stuff if we need to buy anything from shops or we need to obtain anything else. That'll be good. Oh, we also have pumpkins. Let's go plant some pumpkins, I guess. That'll be good. But I'll do that in a second over here somewhere. But yeah, I think it'll be good. We've now connected to spawn. We can get a lot more stuff going. We don't have to be traveling for 10 minutes one way and 10 minutes the other way, which almost makes me like not want to do it. And I will also sort out the... it's just going to be netherrack for the minute, but we'll make it like a 3-wide thing and make it just look a little bit... You know, it's a bit safer, a bit prettier. And then eventually we'll slab it up. For now, I think I'll torch it. I'm going to see if torches will affect the way those like boar things spawn. If not, then we'll have to go just be super careful some other way. But I think that's going to be it for now. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode where we well, I'm not quite sure what we'll do yet, but we've got a lot of stuff that we need to get done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.